the stork that solved a centuries-old mystery. For centuries, the disappearance of birds in winter was one of nature's great unsolved mysteries. Where did they go? How did they survive? In an age where science and superstition often intertwined, the answers people came up with ranged from fascinating to downright bizarre. Some, like Aristotle, speculated that birds hibernated like bears, nestling into the mud or hiding in hollow trees until spring. Others suggested that birds transformed into different species, morphing to adapt to the changing seasons. Then, there was the more extravagant idea proposed in the 17th century by British scientist David Morton. He believed that birds migrated to the moon, flitting between celestial bodies to escape the harsh winter cold. It sounds absurd now, but at the time, the truth remained elusive. Nobody had ever actually followed the birds to their supposed destinations. Then, in the summer of 1822, an unexpected visitor quite literally fell from the sky, bringing with it the answer to an age-old puzzle. A bird from afar. Picture this. A wealthy German landowner, enjoying the warm afternoon sun, spots a majestic white stork soaring through the sky. With rifle in hand, he takes aim, fires, and watches as the bird plummets to the ground. A normal day for a hunter, until he approaches his prize and realizes this is no ordinary stork. The bird's body is pierced by a long, wooden spear, not an arrow from a local hunter, not a relic of medieval warfare, but a weapon of African origin. How had this bird, native to Europe, come to be impaled by a spear from Africa? The implications were astonishing. It meant that this stork had, at some point, been attacked over 1,000 miles away, likely in Central Africa, before somehow surviving the wound and making the long journey back to Germany. The discovery sent ripples through the scientific community. Finally, there was tangible proof that birds didn't vanish into the ether or transform. They traveled immense distances across continents. The stork, now referred to as a Pfeilstorch, German for arrow stork, became an unintentional but pivotal piece of evidence in unraveling the mystery of bird migration. Science takes flight. Inspired by the Pfeilstorch, German ornithologist Johannes Steenmann took the research further. In the early 1900s, he devised a new method to track the movement of birds: aluminum banding. He and his team placed lightweight aluminum rings around the legs of over 2,000 storks, each marked with a unique code and a return address. The idea was simple: wherever the birds were caught, people would return the bands, revealing the stork's final destinations. The results were groundbreaking. Letters poured in from across Africa, confirming that these birds traveled thousands of miles between continents with unwavering precision. For the first time in history, the true migration routes of storks were mapped, and an age-old mystery was finally laid to rest. A story of survival. But perhaps the most mind-blowing detail of all is this: the Pfeilstorch that started it all had survived an excruciating 1,200-mile journey with a spear lodged in its body. Even more astonishing, as of 2003, at least 25 Pfeilstorches had been discovered across Germany, each bearing the same extraordinary proof of their long migration. These birds had overcome unimaginable odds, their resilience defying belief. It's no wonder, then, that people once thought they could reach the moon. In the end, the Pfeilstorch was more than just a bird. It was a messenger, a testament to nature's endurance, and a symbol of how one discovery can change our understanding of the world forever.